Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Oblix here, coming at you today from FTB Revelations. How y'all doing today? So we are back, and I've been a little bit busy off of the camera. Yeah, we've had back to school, and I've been super busy with that. And the house has just been all manner of ruckus. So I haven't really been able to record. So instead, I've just kind of been working off camera a little bit. And you see I've kind of leveled this down a little bit. I hit it off that way just a little bit and found some birch trees and popped those suckers down for something you will see here momentarily. I have been harvesting the snot out of these crops every time they grow. And over here, I flattened down all this terrain. I brought, there was a mountain, this wall kind of went up right here, and this little cave was natural at this level. So it just kind of was a sheer cliff right here down into this little space. Go away, bees. So I just flattened this out and brought some, to make room for animal pens. Got some chickens. Give me your egg. And got some moo cows, because that's the best kind of cows, are the moo cow kind. Nope, no way. I've been doing a little bit of breeding. That's the first time I actually bred them. You gonna give me another egg? Well, oh, we do have fence jump in this pack, which is super lovely. So we don't have to put the carpet or anything on the fence. We can just kind of magically run up them, and it's amazing. I did tame the dogs. Remember, there were a whole bunch of dogs around here. There's one there, and one there. I did tame them with some skelly bones. Not because I really wanted dogs, but because I didn't want the dogs eating the sheep. So I do eventually want to get sheeps and piggies. But to avoid the dogs eating the sheep, I figure I best tame them, and that will prevent them from eating them. But that is not the most of the work I've done. Most of what I've done is down here, and you'll already see a new wall. Now this is uber ugly right now in the way this is this entrance is. It's bad. But it's a work in progress on the inside, and let's go in and take a look. Oh yeah, I really like this floor a lot. Went back and forth on it a whole bunch trying to figure out what I wanted it to look like, and dug it up, relayed it down a bunch of times. So we got chiseled diorite here. Remember, we use our little you guys have seen me do this in virtually every pack I've played. Use our chisel right here and chisel that up. And then we've got some slate, which has been turned into the tiles. And then we've got basalt right here. And the slate and the basalt are just off of enough, shaded enough difference that they look really good together. And then we've got marble around the outside, because this was a little too busy to continue on for more than just a little accent trim like that. So I really like that. And then we chiseled the birch planks, just regular old birch planks. We chiseled them using that same, the same tool again, into these vertical stripes, which I really like in here. I think that looks good. I have no idea what I'm going to do to the ceiling yet. The wood I've found so far, I just don't think works. The stone I've got really doesn't work. Maybe the slate does. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I did add this little fence here. I hadn't intended to. I was just going to leave this open, but I kept... at one point I was AFK up there for a long time, and right as I was coming back, a Blizz comes walking around the corner, starts climbing the stairs. He's just like, "Hey, buddy, what's up?" And he turns right here like he was going to head out this door. And, I'm standing like right here, AFK. And just as I get back, I see him turning the corner and coming on by, like he's walking on by like, "Hey." I'm like, "Oh, well, okay. Guess we're fighting now." And then murdered his face and got his bits. But that happened twice. And I was like, okay, you know what? There's something going on down here. So I added this fence here. I think I found it eventually. I think it was right down here. I think that was too dark. Let's see if we hit F7. It does not show that it's too dark. But I have not had any spawns since I put that torch there. So I think it is too dark even though it's not showing up as too dark. Be quiet, Adobe. I did add a little room back here for machinery. We will be putting some machines back in here today. And again, all this is super temp. Just a little place to live. I would like to kind of flatten this out some more. I did already shave a few layers off this, 2 or 3 layers off the top of this thing. Would like to flatten this out some more and put our house right here in the long term. But that's down the road. I don't want to take it all the way down, but I do want to take it down to maybe here. So, but I've burned through so many shovels in just what I've already done. So I don't want to keep burning through shovels. We want to get some tinkerer's tools going, I think. Let me dump off the bits there. I have expanded the smeltery just a little bit. I went one more back to the back side, and I went one more out to the side over here. So it is, it now holds, quite a bit more stuff than it did before, and I have smelted up all of our goodies. For the most part, there's a few I haven't done. But you can see we've got all the good stuff smelted away, ready to go. So I do think I want to start working on tinkers a little bit, but first I want to automate this guy. Man, just everything's going off today. Good grief. So let's get going with the automation. I think we will use, if I can type extra, oh my goodness. Let's use extra utilities nodes. These tend to be pretty easy. We're going to need some pipes. So we need some slabs, glass, and redstone. We have redstone right there. Let's make 2 sets. Why wouldn't you? And glass, I think. Oh man, I'm 1 glass short. Easily rectifiable. Do I have any of the? Yeah, I do. Somebody asked why I don't use tiny coal very often. I do use it. I'm just not a huge fan. It works, don't get me wrong. I just prefer to cook in 8s, in stacks of 8. That way, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's what you do for regular, for vanilla Minecraft. It works in every pack. Coal cooks 8. It's just a fact of life. And it's easy enough to break things into 8s, so that is why. It's not that I don't know about it, or not that I don't, use it, whatever. It's just I prefer 8s, but I do use it occasionally, like that. If I just got to cook one little thing, then I will absolutely do it. Where is me? And let's get some smoosh stone going. I thought I had some, but I do not see it. Got our cooked stone. And go zorp and zorp. Doop doop. And we'll go boop 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 boop. Nice. And we need a couple of these nodes. So we need some. Is that smooth? Yeah, think it's smooth. And a chest. For those that don't know, you can make a chest out of logs and you get all 4, which is pretty darn handy. Now, where did that smooth stone go? I did have some smooth stone, I just wasn't seeing it. Well, how about that? And was it redstone on the sides? It was. And here. Doot, doot. And that'll get us 8 of those. Fantastic. I'm going to put a node there. There we go. Zorp. And we'll go boop, boop, boop. Boop. Now, anything that shows up in these two will get sent over to this chest. Fantastic. Now I want to work on this little chest right there, and we'll put a node on it. And so pipage. Fantastic. What that's going to do is let us take, anything we put in this chest will show up in the furnace to be smeltificated. So if I take this copper and I just dump it in here like so, it will eventually, there we go, start showing up in here. It will cook it, and then we need to build a clock. That one will work. So we need 5 redstone, 2 sticks, and some stone. So I think I have a torch already. I do. And let's open one of these up. There we go. What else was it? I think that's it. Boom, boom, boom. And let's make a lever, because that will let us turn this thing on and off. So put that, put that, put that, put that, and nice, melted up 2 blocks of copper. What I can do is just pop that there, and you see it turns it on and off. And it'll fill up, and you see as the copper cools, it gets sucked down in here and will show up in our chest. Very nice. I want to get a farmer going. For that we need Nori blocks. So that means we need iron blocks. So it's a little expensive. We'll toss those down and zap them, and now we have the Nori blocks. And we're going to need a casing, which was 4 iron black quartz. 1 black quartz. We're going to have to go get some more black quartz out of the mines. I thought I had more than that. There we go. Get that, get that. And we're going to need some stickage. And we need this, this, this. Bingo, bango, bongo. And we need this. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need some seeds, which I don't think I have any more of because I've been using them to grow wheat. And we will do that. And bingo, bango, bongo, got a farmer. Awesome. Stick that in there for now. So this guy is going to farm us all the goodies. And I've built a farm up here. And this guy will farm in a 9x9. And you place him outside the area of the farm. So all the farm will all be inside of here. Oh, but don't eat it. It's bad for you. Stop trying to eat it. Here, let's just have some rice bread so you're not hungry. There you go. And oh, I didn't pick you. Obelix, you just planted all that. Yeah, I know. Told you it was temporary. All that was just to get enough seeds to plant this. And enough starter canola. And there we go. Farm, farmed. Farm, farmed? Yeah, whatever. And we're going to torchificate. Now, this guy needs some power, and he's gonna, whatever he farms is gonna collect in here. And he needs some place to send that. If you notice, this is a big hole where it just so happens to line up with the little room I made behind here. How about that? Amazing. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so now we want to get these guys. And we want to start with the press. And I may actually dig this out a little bit more, but we're going to start with the press here. Then the fermenter. And then the generator. Yeah. Okay, now we need to get canola into the press. But the press, if I remember right, takes power. Yeah, this is the one that takes power. So we've got to kickstart him. For that, we will use this guy. I'm pretty sure he just lost all the power he already had. Okay, we'll dig out one more level. Oh my goodness, this is going to take forever with this wooden pickaxe. We really need to get those Tinker's tools going. Probably should have done that before I did this. So we'll pop this guy right here for now. Oh, he did keep his power. Fantastic. And you see him powering up this. We'll pop the coal back in. He'll charge back up even more. And this guy does not need power. So let us now grab some canola, because I can't remember to grab things right off the bat. And this is just going to jump start the system. So we'll put the canola in here. It will press it, turn it into canola oil. Fantastic. See, we're getting loads of canola oil. Now we want to pipe that canola oil into this fermenting barrel. So let us get another node from extra node. What a fluid node. Now this one wants, of course, iron buckets. Fantastic. So you know what I like to do? Use up all of my iron. That's fun. Of course, I already had 2 iron buckets, but I like to keep 2 on me. We're going to need some of these. We're going to need a couple pieces of that. And we're going to need those 2. Fantastic. Boom, 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 boom. Fluid transfer nodes. So now we can move the fluid. We don't need the hoe anymore. From the press into, the fermenting barrel. It will then ferment from canola oil into refined canola oil. Now, here's where we have to make a decision. I'm going to go ahead and pipe that into here, just as is. But one thing we can do, I will show you, is we can take these canola seeds, pop them down and zap them. They now become crystallized canola seeds. I could make a hole, grab a bucket, and once I've got a bucket worth of material in here, which I don't have yet, but we'll have soon, still waiting. Almost 1,000 millibuckets is a bucket. So we're at 960. There we go, 1040. So I can grab a whole bucket out and just put it right there. You'll see we're down to 120. I can then put one of these guys in there, and it is no longer refined oil. It is now crystallized oil. Crystallized oil produces more power per tick for longer than the refined oil. And you see that's a really easy process. It's just drop a seed into some oil. We're not talking anything complicated. And you see now this guy is producing power from the oil, no problemo. So what we want to do then is, and he's out of canola, he needs some more canola. We need to take this guy away because he won't be needed anymore, and we need to pipe the power from him back over here to power this guy, so it becomes a self-powering system. We can use lasers from Actually Editions. They're pretty easy, but we need a lot of redstone, which we have, but we also need obsidian. So we can do that. That will actually make it really easy to send the power up to this guy, because lasers can shoot power at angle. I'm in a hole. They can shoot power at angles. They can shoot it at distance. That may be the way to go, just because it's easy. So an easy way to make obsidian in this pack without having to go down to the bottom of the world and get it is, let's make sure we have everything out of here. We're going to throw our switch and turn this guy off. I'm going to grab 2 lava and I'm going to insert them into the outputs. So now we have 2 buckets of lava in there. And then I'm going to take my buckets and I'm going to run over here to the river. Why? Oh, my brain hurts. I'm not clicking on the right things. Then I'm going to do the same thing with water. So put a water bucket in there, put another water bucket in there, and you'll see that will turn into obsidian blocks. Pour it out, and that's going to give us our 2 obsidian. So let's do 2 more, and that will get us our 4 that we need to make this thing. So, I mean, you can make a diamond pick and go mine obsidian. That's on you, bro. If you so choose. Notice how the obsidian block got pulled out over here as well. Isn't that nice? You kind of don't have to think about it. It just makes magic happen. Which is wunderbar. Come in. And that should be the 4th one. Good. Now to make a laser, we're also going to need these. Ooh, we're gonna need some more black quartz. I don't think we have any. Dang it, Bobby, we're out of black quartz. Okay, so I'm gonna have to mine some black quartz in order to do this. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, let's go ahead and quickly make some tools. I want to split that, put that, make some sticks, put half of them there, half of them there, and make just a boatload of these things. And then grab some more logs, because we're gonna need to make, I can't remember if that's one. Aha, it is a stencil table. We're gonna need to make a part builder. We're gonna need to make a tool station. Wait, which one are you? I can never remember which one's which by the way they look. Tool station, crafting station, stencil. Okay, stencil. No, why are you pulling? Don't pull the crafting station, you stupid thing. Part builder. It keeps pulling that. Stop pulling that. I actually want to slide these over one. It loves pulling that thing. When are you gonna learn game? It's not the same. Okay. Now, I also want to make the chest thing, crate deal, stencil crate holder. Can't remember its name. I think it is. Let's see if I can remember the recipe. Is it as simple as this with that on top? That does not look right. A pattern chest. Oh, they changed the way it looks. Oh, look at that. They have updated. Interesting. Oh, very interesting. Okay. So there's our little tinkerer set up now. We will get some gold. And it is 2 per. We want to make sure this thing is off. And empty it is. We'll just pop the gold in here like that, and we'll go ahead and get some stencils going. And I want to use bronze because it gives you XP, assuming that hasn't changed. Bronze is just copper and tin. Or no, wait, copper gives you the XP. Bronze is dense. And where's my tin? There's my tin. And iron gives you magnetic. I think we'll do that. Alright, so we'll pop that off, and we need to pop our stencils into there, like so. And I want a stencil for a pickaxe, please. So I'm going to need one of those, and I'm going to need one of those. And I'm going to need one of those. Thank you. And yeah, okay, it sees it. Now there you go. Yeah, excellent. Now let's grab, do I have cobble? I have some. Let's fill up our cobble. You can get out of my inventory. And we'll put the cobble in here like that. And we're going to do one of those. And one of those. And one of those. Fantastic. Now we're going to come over here. We're going to drop one of those in there. And we're going to put some gold on it. And we're going to need 2 more gold ingots, I think. Let's break one of these open. There we go. Excellent. We have one of those now. And we'll have one of those in a second. Excellent. And good. Good, good, good. Alright, now we can, I want to make the, what do I want to make it all out of? Probably the head out of bronze. So let's put those 3 and that one in there to cook them down. And I want to see if I can do, I don't actually know if this works or not. Can I take this and this? Yeah, I didn't think so. Gonna have to do it in the smeltery. Alright, 4 ingots of bronze. That should use 2 up. And we should still have 2 ingots left. Let's drain those so they don't mix with anything. I don't think it will, but just to make sure. And then let's get our copper going. And we will make the rod out of copper. Yeah. And we'll get the iron cooking because the iron takes a while to cook. Oh, we can go ahead and do this in the interim. And then I should probably make, oops, I already have I would rather have a spruce because everything else is spruce. Yeah, we'll make just a chest for stencils. We can stick, oops, that is a bad spot. It is a bad spot. That'll work. Yeah, we can just stick spare stencils up there. Jump. Okay. Copper. Ooh, dang it. It only needed 1, so now I've got an extra. Oh well. Get back. Go. Done with you. And done with you. And pull all of you out. Now, question. I made an extra. Can I cook it? I can. Fantastic. We'll come back over here and we'll say pickaxe. Yes, yes, yes. And a bronze clumsy pickaxe. This bronze will help us to repair it later. And, oh, that's the coal for our coal gen. We can just stick him here for now. Oh, awesome. And we get our copper back. How cool is that? Alright guys, I've put our new pickaxe to use. You can see the durability on it has gone down quite a bit. And there's our haul. Not a bad haul. Throw you down. Hit you with the zapper. And you can go there. Something is just bouncing up and down the water, driving me nuts, so I think it is nuggies. It is. And what are we missing? Oh, 2 more Restonia and 2 redstone blocks. Luckily, we have tons of redstone at the moment. Let's see. Zorp. 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 4. Excellent. Now I'm going to need a wrench. Where's the wrench? Is that another one of those? Okay. So we're going to need another 4 redstone. Yeah. And we're going to need 2 nori, which is iron. This is out that. And we're going to need another some more nuggies. Need that, 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 that. That, that. Fantastic. Alright, so what that's going to let us do is transfer the power from this guy to this guy. And then eventually up to that guy, because I can put one of these. I guess we'll just do this. So that to there, that to there. Now you see this guy's getting power from the oil generator. We can go ahead and put some more. And we have the crystallized seeds. There we go. And we need to put this way up there. And then that will get powered up there. But we're also going to have to get some... we're also going to have to get the items back down as well. This is gonna hurt. There you go. And you heard him. He already started harvesting. Second he got some power. And he'll replant and do all that stuff for us too. Now we just need to get the goodies down here. And I can either use lasers, which I have to go through that whole crafting rigmarole again. Or I can just use nodes, which I think I'm just going to use nodes. Somebody is growling in my ear, driving me nuts. Stupid zombies. And there's a dog barking outside in real life. Awesome. Alright, we will go boom. Boom, boom. No. I'm going to need another wrench. I wonder if this wrench will wrench that. Or if I'm going to have to use the other wrench. I'm betting not. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the other wrench. Which means I have to make the crescent wrench from that mod. Some extra utilities. Wait. There we go. Can I reach? Can I reach? No. No, I cannot. You're in the way, torch. In the way, torch. Now, if I put this here, oh, sweet. Oh, the laser goes through it. That's amazing. I did not think the laser would go through that. Boom, 64 canola. Fantastic. I so didn't think the laser would go through that. So we really don't need to take these out, but I'm going to anyway, just because they're really ugly. Extra wrench. We need this guy. Iron, red dye, redstone. 1, 2, 3. Oop, got an extra. Iron. We already have redstone. We need red dye. Do I have a red? Alright, red dye. Red dye technology achieved. Now with this wrench we can just remove these little extras. Boom, like so. And you see, so he's got seeds he's replanting, and as they grow up, they're being harvested and sent downstairs. I just want to get this fixed, man. So we'll pop those off. And now it looks much better. That's so awesome it goes through there like that. So you see he is staying full of canola. He is refining like a crazy person. Yeah, we're just going to run this in like so. And pop a pipe in there. And you see you get, well, you won't see it until this empties out, but you will get the, but when he runs out of this crystallized oil, he'll start piping over this oil, this refined canola oil. But at any time I can always break this and then run it off of this if I so choose, or even set up a little automated system to do this down the road. We don't have the resources for that yet, but we'll get there. But I do think that is all the time I got for today. I sure do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me, as always. And until next time, you guys get out there and make some noise. See ya.